Today I want to talk about something that I've seen. It was a rumor, maybe it's still a rumor, I don't know. I just wanted to record this video already because I wanted to talk about it. On Reddit, I saw an article and I saw actually more people talking about this, and it was an actual topic. I read a story. I've seen some stories about people that say that Jehovah's Witnesses are going to be okay with tattoos in the future and possibly also birthdays. So, of course, people are joking about this, they're talking about this, but is this really gonna happen? I've seen a picture from an Asian woman and an Asian girl, and the girl was actually showing her tattoos. She was wearing a top with short sleeves and you could see her tattoos. Like, so from the back of her arm, on her arm and on her wrist, there was a tattoo. I think it was on the side of her wrist. This kind of invoked ideas within people that this could possibly lead to Jehovah's Witnesses getting looser when it comes to tattoos. And of course, there are Jehovah's Witnesses that used to be in the world and they had tattoos before because they had a certain lifestyle, and this could be a thing, you know. There will be something. Thinking about that would be something. If Jehovah's Witnesses are going to be looser, they're already becoming looser when it comes to beards. They are looser when it comes to women with pants on, actually. They have become looser about the blood transfusion, even though it was already scripted somewhere. Or they still, with the blood transfusion, they apparently already wrote it somewhere in the 2000s. Same with studying, further education, educating yourself. They are also in watchtowers now talking about that, like what you can do with education. They are actually presenting it, but still, it's very, they're always looking at the things that could go wrong. You know, the as long as it's not interfering with your education for Jehovah, it is okay to have an education. So it's very minor, it's super discouraged. This would be extremely weird if that's actually true. And I saw a couple of people saying this so that they heard of and they knew people that actually said this is possibly coming up. This is possibly coming up, that birthdays and tattoos would be a thing. That is weird, so extremely weird to think about for me. So tattoos, I remember Jehovah's Witnesses always are appearing with a clean shaved, like a baby shaved body. You know, the men used to have no beards. It was cleanly shaved. It was very offending if you had a beard, you know? And now this Jehovah's Witnesses don't really like that too much of it. Like, it doesn't have to scream what you look like. It doesn't have to scream because you are taking away the attention from Jehovah and the teachings and stuff and everything that is more important than the way you look. Oh, I could really talk about that so much, because after being a Jehovah's Witness, and maybe even during as a child, it was a very good communication, a way for me to connect with people. The way I looked pretty outgoing. As a child and in my teens, I would look very outgoing with a lot of colors and stuff. I still love to dress in a very unique way. I just love it. I love to see people in that way as well, and like dressing up in an interesting way. I love that. I used to be in fashion as well, so it's not that weird. But then tattoo fashion is everything that is changing now. It looks weird, you know. It used to be very problematic, and if they're changing it now to something that is okay and possible, or loosened up, it looks so weird to me. It's so weird. It's crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this. Let's see if it happens. If it happens, there will be I don't know what to think. I cannot take this seriously anymore. I already didn't, you know, from when I was a teenager. I didn't take it seriously anymore because I saw how fake it is. This would be so weird if they are allowing. It's hard to remove them if you already got them, but then getting them, I don't know if that's gonna be a thing, but I just wanted to talk about it. Same with birthdays. I cannot really say much about it. Once this will come out in the organization, I will be there. I saw it and was like, I actually want to talk about this. What is this? Drawing attention to yourself was not okay. You know, so yeah, beards are actually natural, and I think they're going with the times. But that's something that I wanted to talk about. I'm not even talking about this, but I wanted to talk about this. Wait. Is it so that the end of times are actually the end of everything that made up the time of, and I think like in general, in this time in general, all the lies are being exposed and more because of the internet, because of social media, because of we don't really care about the media that much anymore on television. Hollywood is falling apart. Presidents, everyone we looked up to, it's falling apart. Everything that we knew the way it was, it's not working anymore because people start to think for themselves. A lot of people are leaving Jehovah's Witnesses. A lot of people are losing their religions. They are leaving because it's not presentable anymore. They have been going through scandals. Back in the day, you had to go to the pastor and people listen to the pastor. What they say is truth. And in this case, with Jehovah's Witnesses governing, but whatever the governing body said, they can say whatever they want now, and it all of a sudden it's okay. But I think for this, if this is true as well, what is next? You know, it's so untrustworthy. That's what it is to me. And I'm like, if this is true, what is happening? What is happening? Really? Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. What is happening? I wanted to talk about this, but I'm actually kind of speechless about this. Can you imagine that it's okay to have a lot of tattoos? Like, of course, it shouldn't be like devilish. It shouldn't be against Jehovah or like, it needs to be. I'm starting to think about that. If this is actually like, you can have a little heart maybe, but it shouldn't be in a certain color because it's against Jehovah. I'm starting to think about it. It's really funny. That's really funny. Like in a certain shape. Oh my god. Like what is gonna happen? They have to make up new rules as well when it comes to loosening up with new things. This is weird. What if it's true? If this actually happens? Clean shave, like from clean shaved and no pictures, like no attention to you, just a suit and a dress or skirt that is long enough so you wouldn't show your legs or not draw that much attention, like gray suits. Old people telling you, and now all of a sudden they are walking around. These governing body members are walking around with a huge neck tattoo, you know, and you actually see them celebrating birthdays. Like, you're missing out. Like, it's not that fun. It's not that fun. You're missing out. That would be, yeah, that is crazy. If you think about it, that is crazy. It's absolutely man-made. It's so man-made. It's so not what if yeah, I'm still saying it. Like if Jehovah never steps away from its view and its ways, and then you shouldn't go with the times. And then they've already shown themselves that they didn't go with the times. But now all of a sudden it's possible, and the religion is more like getting positive, more like how to get happy, how to find happiness, especially now. You see that it's about happiness a lot. We'll see what is going on. What is the next step? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye. Peace.